7 people trapped in very strange places. The experience of being trapped in some places and not able to leave, even hard to move, is perhaps very desperate for most people. For instance, when a person is trapped in an elevator or in a bathroom with a broken door lock. However, there are some people trapped in very unusual places, and the experience of these people may make many people laugh. Here are 7 people trapped in very strange places. But before we get into this video, make sure to subscribe and give us a like. Claw Machine. If you ever played this game as a child or you still feel like a child on the inside, then you can imagine how kids get so excited about these machines. I'm sure you have tried to get a teddy bear or another toy at least once in your life. But this little girl thought she was smarter than the other kids. The girl entered the machine through the hole where the toys come out and started to throw balls for everyone until her mom tells her to get out or else she would call the fire department. The little thief immediately decided to come out. Then, well, after throwing a few more balls, of course. Trapped in a toy car. When you think of a toy car, you imagine something small, not much bigger than a kid's bike. And because of its size, it's not recommended for adults, or at least it shouldn't be. But that's not what this person thought. In 2018, a video from a strong man trapped in a children's toy car went viral. At first, the man was just joking, but in the end, he got completely stuck and he even tried to get rid of it. Instead of giving him a hand, his friends couldn't stop laughing at him. And until the end of the video, he was still stuck. Hopefully, he was able to get out of there without injuries. Toilet. One of the most embarrassing and annoying situations in life is when you accidentally drop your phone in the toilet. But the young Norwegian Cato Bernstein Larsen proved that things could even get worse. One day, one of his friends lost his phone on a public toilet, and Cato volunteered to help him get it back. But when he got inside the unit, the poor guy got trapped. The young man got sick after he stood thigh-deep in its contents and had to spend an hour completely enclosed in the small area. In addition, it was one of those toilets that don't have a canalization and it was cleaned only once every season. It was, well, you can imagine. When the rescuers pulled him out, he claimed it was the worst experience of his life. And to be honest, we totally understand why. Washing machine. When we are in love with someone, we are willing to do very unusual things, but definitely hiding inside the washing machine is not a good idea. Not for this Australian boy from the suburbs of Melbourne. One day, he decided to get naked and get inside of the washing machine with the entry on top, according to the man, to surprise his girlfriend. Something he did not achieve since he got trapped inside of it. With the help of a group of rescuers and a huge amount of olive oil, the romantic young man was finally out of the washing machine. We don't know what the hero's girlfriend's reaction was, but she must have been surprised after all that. Children's swing. You have probably seen some special swings for kids in the park, right? If your friends ever challenge you to use them, we highly recommend you not to. This way you won't suffer like this man from the city of Vallejo. This man got into the small swing using laundry detergent, but once he tried to get out again, he realized he was trapped. As in these situations, instead of lending him a hand, the man's friends just laughed at him and abandoned him for the entire night. 9 hours later, rescuers came, when one of the park's guards on his morning inspection heard the man's cry for help. This story was published in the local media, assuring that the man received minor trauma and possibly a new phobia of swings. Chimney. Believe it or not, there are people in the world that try to copy Santa Claus and get in the house through the fireplace. In late 2016, a man from the state of Arizona realizes he had forgotten his house keys and the door had closed behind him. As an act of courage, the man didn't even think of calling an expert to open the lock. He then tried to get into the house through the fireplace. The result, of course, was not the best. Although the unusual Santa was able to see the fireplace exit, at the last minute he got trapped and the rescuers had to take him out from above. Man trapped in the cash machine. Imagine you go to the cash machine and receive a note asking for help instead of cash. This story happened in 2017 in Texas, USA. In one afternoon, some people who had withdrawn money from the ATM received some unusual handwritten notes with similar help messages written on them. But people thought it was some kind of joke and did not lend a hand. Luckily, some took their findings seriously and reported to the police. When the police got there, they heard a faint voice calling them from the inside of the ATM machine. After 3 hours, the police was able to get the man out of there. How did he get there in the first place, you may ask? Well, it turns out it was just the maintenance person doing his job when accidentally the door closed and he got trapped inside. Have you ever been trapped? Share with us your funny stories. Thanks for watching. I will see you all in the next video.